Hello, I'm Elder Andy Thorburn from the Presbytery of Lake Michigan and a Synod Commissioner to the Synod of the Covenant. Reverend Charlotte Ellison, honorably retired, and I are the two commissioners from our presbytery. We are pleased to respond to this request from the Synod for information about Lake Michigan Presbytery. I am a former moderator of the presbytery, a former member of the leadership team, and also currently a ruling elder at the First Presbyterian Church of Papua, Michigan. Lake Michigan Presbytery is located on the southwest and west side of the Lower Peninsula of Michigan. It consists of 61 churches, many of which are mid-size. Our major cities are Lansing, Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, Jackson, and a number of churches along the Lake Michigan shoreline. We range from large member tall steeple churches to rural, smaller country-style churches, with a good number of medium-sized churches very active also. Our presbytery is in the midst of a transition as a result of a strategic planning session several years ago that identified a need to engage and improve communications with our church communities in the life and ministry of the presbytery. We reimagined our mission, vision, goals, and developed an implementation plan after extensive conversations with and listening to our pastoral leaders and church members. As a result, we revisioned our leadership team and established lines of communication with churches directly with and in concert with our elected staff leaders. We had found that we were operating in silos of information and planning that often was not aware of what other parts of our presbytery were doing. In addition, we have had a declining number of churches and members over the past dozen years that was affecting our financial planning, all leading to a need to refresh our strategic thinking and planning going forward. As a result, we hired two persons as interim co-executives and combined the half-time stated clerk into one of these positions. Our leadership team is continuing to refine the design and organization of the leadership team, and we are finding that the turnover of the election process makes it difficult to implement the vision. And so this process is continuing into 2021. In addition, COVID-19 pandemic and its effect on group gatherings has resulted in very creative pastoral leadership and ways to use technology to communicate and worship in ways that were never anticipated. Like many of you, we have found ways to meet and deliberate using technology as a presbytery body and to worship in all of our churches at the local level. One of the most exciting and hopeful things that has come out of this pandemic is the myriad ways our pastors and our congregations have continued to minister to those in their communities, in their congregations, and have continued to proclaim the gospel in word and deed. The Presbytery of Lake Michigan is grateful for the faithfulness of our congregations, particularly this past year, and we are grateful for our new Synod leadership. This very brief insight we hope is helpful into the Presbytery of Lake Michigan, and we look forward to continuing actively as participants with the Synod. Thank you.